Hi, this is Charting Man Dan of thechartguys.com, home of technical analysis education. Click the link for a free week trial, no credit card required, and gain access to our multiple live broadcasts daily, community chat room, educational videos, nightly watch lists, and more. Invest in your education and future and join the community today. Looking at gold on the daily and weekly time frame, bulls bouncing off key support, the 50-day moving average of 1251.88. If you draw an uptrend line hitting the lows of the higher lows that we saw established in April, it would still be closing above that level with this bullish reversal hammer. So we're looking for some short-term upside. We can see the middle Bollinger Band resistance is up at 1269, the 10-day moving average resistance dropping down to that level as well. So I would anticipate some resistance at 1270 if we do make it up to that level. We've been watching gold on the hourly chart. Strong bounce, now it's consolidating sideways, holding 1254 support. Resistance is up at 1256.75. So if we see further continuation to the upside for the bulls tomorrow, I would potentially be looking for some weakness at this downtrend resistance line, which is either at 1275 or those moving averages at 1270. So if we lose this 50-day moving average support and break the uptrend line from these higher lows, that's going to be a clear bearish indication. The weekly chart for gold is right at the 10-week moving average support of 1251.96 after 3 red weeks, high volume red weeks. We are potentially seeing the top of this bounce, and it might be a temporary top. Obviously, having pulled back for 2 weeks now, the top has been in temporarily, but I'm looking for a potential move back towards the low 1200s if this 50-day moving average support is lost. And what we're looking at when we compare the gold miners, that's the most common play these days. NUGT had a gap down and bounced off the 50-day moving average support of 79.29, but it is setting lower highs and lower lows. So even if we see continuation tomorrow, we're going to be looking for weakness at these moving averages to stay in this pattern of lower highs and lower lows. And after such a strong move today, if we do see that continuation tomorrow, we can assume that the bulls will get a little bit exhausted after such a quick move in 2 days. So what I'm watching on the weekly chart is the bearish gold miners, and that is dust and NUGT. Make that JDST. So here is dust. Volume climaxes often signal the top of an uptrend or the bottom of a downtrend. We have the highest volume in the past 52 weeks by far. It's not even a comparison. We still have tomorrow to factor in. So we're establishing a base of support. We're on the verge of a bullish MACD cross, and the 10-week moving average resistance is still well above 20. So there are some nice gains to potentially be had here with dust. Watching an oversold bounce, the RSI got to just above 30, and if we can start setting some higher highs, breaking 1696, 1750, we'll be looking up towards $20 at the very least. So these plays are getting ready. We're watching the weekly chart very close. JDST, the same thing. Huge volume, bullish MACD. We did get a lower low here, so not as clearly established as dust is, but it is a bullish reversal candlestick, and we need confirmation next week. So on the daily chart for these names, we're looking at the middle Bollinger Band. Needs to become support. It has not been support for 3 months. That will be step 1. Follow through on the weekly chart will be step 2. And obviously, dust and JDST benefit the most when both the market and gold are bearish. We saw that on the Fed reaction, and dust took off yesterday. And obviously, the gap up open today with no follow through. But market is weak. I'm looking for short-term market upside. If you look at my SPY video, I'll explain that. And by short-term, I mean just a day or two at most. So the overall market looking for weakness. And if gold does pull back and lose that 50-day moving average support, dust and JDST are going to have some nice upside. So we're starting to scout. NUGT and gold bulls have clearly been in control, but we're starting to look in the other direction, and we'll see how it plays out. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. The Chart Guys community has compiled trader tips from dozens of traders over the last year and put together a free ebook you can access by clicking the button and entering your email. Have a wonderful night.